Coming to you live in beautiful 24 kilobit per second monophonic sound, this is Stucknut Radio, live at www.stucknut.net/radio.
I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. The money coming slow out of the sky like confetti. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. I guess I gotta shoot, so I make sure I hold it steady. I'm ready.
All right. What's going on? How y'all doing? Stucknut live post. What are we doing here? We're doing the odd show.
Yeah, we're just going to reveal the odds and then cut it off. We'll be here like 5 minutes.
5 minutes. All right, cool. I like this.
I was hoping to be 3, but you know.
Hey, Flames hockey, baby. Flames hockey, dude. Hedstrom, I got a problem. Hedstrom, we have a problem.
Yeah.
You know what my problem's going to be, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I went. Now, look, the Oilers. Now, I know, Steve, we're just buying a little bit of time. Steve said to buy a little time, so I'm buying the time there right now. I'm spending a little bit of Stucknut money, all right, Hedstrom? But the Oilers play La Bamba. The Oilers play La Bamba, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. So I was all about La Bamba and let's do this. But then I remembered my brother from another mother is a Flames hockey Calgary fan. So I'm all on board with the Flames, brother. 100% in. Now I told you if the Flames get out, then I'm gonna have to go head towards the old La Bamba guys. All right. So
sure, that's fine. No. Listen. Here's the funny thing. Guys like Hitman Canadian, that they actually hate the Flames more than they like their own team, right? So if the Flames go down, I want the team that took them out to do well. Which we're on board here.
Okay,
here's the insider trading, and then we'll get to the odds here. Like everybody's got to go through Tampa and Colorado. I know Colorado lost a close game last night. They were up 3-0, and they went to overtime. Blah blah blah, and all that shit.
I saw it.
Yeah, you saw it. Everybody's got to go through Colorado and Tampa. And actually, I was at Disney Springs, the former downtown Disney. Literally, you guys know, like a half hour ago. They've got the Stanley Cup down there.
Wow. You saw it?
Oh, yeah. I could have taken a picture with it, but I actually got a picture with the Stanley Cup in the Hockey Hall of Fame in Toronto in my Flames jersey. So I'm good. I don't need a picture down in Tampa country and all that bullshit. So enough hockey talk.
I got one more question.
Okay, one more
question. Did it appear? Am I doing this right, or am I looking at this sport right? Because I'm just now learning. Well, you know how good I am at hockey, but
absolutely.
Okay, but
savant.
Did it appear to you that the Avalanche was playing kind of like a prevent defense, and they kind of let their foot off the gas a little bit when they were up 4-3 with like 1 minute to go?
Admittedly, I was not watching the game.
Okay,
I was on the bus transportation here, and I was listening on Sirius XM. So I did not actually see the game, so I cannot comment on that, sir.
It appeared to me as a novice that they let their foot off the gas just a little bit. You know what I mean? They had it, and then the overtime they just got spanked. But anyway, all right, this is awesome. Hey, what's up, Wells? What's up, Chris? How y'all doing? Jim's in here. David and Austin. Horse is in here. All right, so this is our Smackoff 28 odd show. Now we're gonna do this. We got about 30 minutes of this, and then we will be all right. Chris gave me a fair assessment. You know what, Hedstrom, I'm feeling good about this hockey stuff.
Sure.
It was a fair assessment that I thought they let, but I haven't watched a lot. But yeah, I'm digging this sport.
Yeah.
All right, Steve. So big day, big thing for Stucknut. The Tandy. Let's talk about the Tandy, Steve. Tell me about the Tandy. How long it takes to fire it up? Were the batteries good still?
Well, I mean, no, it didn't use batteries, but I fired it up around December, and I had to replace. I had to put like 6 different floppy disks in.
Oh, that's right. That's the floppy thing. Oh.
Did you have to go on eBay and get extra floppy disks? Were they available on eBay, or?
You mean like extra, like they're extra floppy, or like
the 5 1/4
more of them?
You need, the 5 1/4, right?
Yes.
No. You're using those big ones, the big fuckers, not the smaller ones.
No,
It's not by choice. It's just all I have.
Yeah, I got you.
There are no adapters for those.
Don't let Bacon Hedstrom back this shit up, because he'll lose half your shit like you lost all our drops. Way to go, Mr. Vacation. Hey, Hedstrom, can you please go home? Can you please go home? You're home. All this stuff, all beautiful house and everything, all it, and you're never home, bro. You go home. Gotta go home. Yeah. Y'all quit having fun.
Here's the funny thing though. Like, the person who's giving me the most shit about the everything is Haunted Horse. He's really giving me the worst of everything. But I'm in Disney country, which is like Star Wars country now. They own Star Wars, right? Well, guess what? I do have sound drops.
What you got?
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Wait, didn't hear it. What's going on here? Hang on, I do have sound drops. There you go.
Yeah.
All right, so we sort of had sound drops.
Yeah.
Hey, Ralph, we're going to be at the Stucknut World's headquarters for the Smackoff, and I think you owe me a drink, bro. So I'm going to have the pulled up. It's Ralph, not Dave. It's Ralph.
Okay, sir. Yeah. See, now I'm limited.
Also,
I only have 12 sound drops.
Pool Dog's coming to Houston tomorrow.
Today is a getaway day. We will be cranking over down to, once again, Stucknut World headquarters for some personal non-Stucknut related business, which we're real happy to be, and looking forward to hanging out. So we will be at the pool, Steve, right? We'll be at the pool. Maybe
very official secret business, and Hedstrom wasn't invited.
Yeah,
he's too busy having fun, bro. Hey,
can you guys hear the fireworks in the background at all?
Over here, go ahead. Is that like? No. Oh yeah. Boop, boop.
And just in case anybody was wondering, I am actually poolside at the Oasis Bar. Here we go. It is empty because it is closed right now. So we are at the Oasis Bar, and we have these tiki torches going on behind me. So yeah, I am here at Disney's Polynesian Resort.
Man, can you imagine if there were some girls there? They'll be all over you doing a live podcast from the pool like that.
No. I don't think so. So anyways, we are 10 minutes in, and we got 20 minutes left.
Desiree asked how long we're going to be in town. We'll be in town tomorrow and Saturday night, and we'll be hanging out at that same place with Steve and them. But then we'll be back in town on the 23rd of June for the Smackoff show, and we'll be there Thursday, Friday night, and leave Saturday. So that's our plan.
Yes, and then the Friday night, the Smackoff night, I already had a gig booked, and I can't get out of it. So we may cut the show a little short, which is good. Maybe we can keep it at 3 hours this time, like we always want to.
Yeah, that's good with me. I might have someone. I might have a scuba student in tow with me. So
it sounds kinky.
Yeah, it does, right? Well, the dude's older than me, so come on.
So wait, let's get this thing. So after the show, we're gonna do at 3 hours, guys. Come on, I need 3 hours. We gotta go 3 hours. So
we're gonna go at least 3. Yeah, we'll at least go 3. Steve, Pool Dog. Steve could always turn over the hosting to one of us, and if he's got to leave at 2:30, we'll finish it off the last 30 minutes.
That gig ain't till later on that night, is it, Steve?
I gotta find out. It may be like 6 o'clock, which means I gotta be there like at 5, which I gotta drive 30 minutes. And
yeah, we're 11 minutes in. We need to get these odds going.
Oh my God!
What type of damn gig do you have at 6? Anyway, we gotta figure that out. We're gonna be hanging out.
That pays good money.
Oh shit! All right.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, in that case,
can I borrow $1?
Oh, and before we get started, Pool Dog, here you go. Like, this sign is for you.
No smoking, baby. No smoking. All right.
Mahalo, which means thank you in like a Polynesian language, means thank you. So mahalo, thank you for not smoking.
And where are you? And also,
please do not feed the wildlife. Okay.
Where the hell are you, dude? The fuck
Polynesian Resort at Disney World. So yeah.
In Florida? You're in Florida?
Disney World, yes.
Yeah. All right. So how we do? What are we doing? This is like we've done this like 5 times in a row. And I still don't know what we're doing here.
All right. I'll tell you. I'm going to put the odds on the screen. We got it broken out into 3 different sections. We're going to start with the bottom section, which just so happens to have all the golden ticket holders down there. So it'll show up here in a minute.
All right.
Now I'm looking at a different list here, so I hope they coincide. We're hoping that we got all our stuff together.
Yeah.
But
I ain't looking at no damn list, man. Why is it so dark in my office? I'm not.
I got more light than you. I've got like tiki torches giving me light. I got more light than you do.
Oh, it's because I usually have my TV on. Hold on.
There you go. Yeah. So let's be, while you're getting that set up, let's be perfectly honest with everybody, because Cool Doc has never lied to anybody on this or any other internet radio show. Cool Doc has never lied to anybody. We have nothing to do with these odds. The odds go into the computer. Steve can explain it a little bit, actually much better than I can, but it's an algorithm. The information goes in there. The computer spits out the odds. We do not set the odds manually.
Okay, yes, the initial odds are all the Tandy 1000, but as like people start calling,
yes.
I do manually change them, and you'll see like
you have
arrows.
You have to manually input
it's because I don't have time
data.
I don't have time for the Tandy to figure out. Oh, was like Mark in Hollywood's call good? And I'm like,
exactly.
I can't wait a week for it to spit out the results.
So we got our first group up here, Steve.
Yeah. But wait, real quick. At the end of this thing, we're gonna get through it pretty quick. I would like for people to call in if you get a chance, and if you're listening, thank you so much for listening. If you can call in, or at least put them somewhere in the chat. We're looking for a trifecta. I'm looking for a trifecta, and I'm gonna allow y'all to box it. It's gonna be a $2 trifecta box, and it's not gonna cost you anything. This is gonna be a free one. This is on me because I'm a cool dude. So as we work through this, we're gonna have to figure out our trifecta. All right, guys? Cool it's free. That's hey, I'm cool. Anyway, we got Maria in here. We got there's some people in here. So
and also for your trifecta, you have to pick one person from each of these little sections.
What?
No, I'm kidding.
No, you don't. Don't listen to him. He's just trying to ruin my fun. Trifecta, right the dirt for me. All right, Steve.
So this is a fully interactive show. So obviously, if people haven't figured it out already, we're just gonna bullshit for 30 minutes, and you people have to read the odds on Twitch. And then just figure it out for yourself. Those are all golden ticket holders.
But they will be on Stucknut.com right when the show's over, so you're okay.
Yeah.
So you don't have to listen to us.
And you do not need a Stucknut account to look at these. Is that correct, Steve?
Correct.
All right. And we actually got a mention on Rome today after the Benny and Wisco profile. That was kind of nice. That was kind of nice of Rome.
Can we play it? Does anybody have it?
Yeah, I will play it for you. Yes.
All right, I will play it for you.
I have that. Okay, let me get it set up here.
Hey, Steve, what happens if we set it up 30 minutes?
I'll run down this list real quick.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
But I want to go from the top to the bottom. It's the top of the golden ticket holders, Chris in Southeast Wisco, a good friend of the show. He's called us and chit-chatted with us before. And he mentions this all the time on his calls. Plus 1,800. Then you got Silk Bra, 2,200. Danica, 2,500. Doc Mike, if he calls, 2,500. Alvy's favorite, James in Portland, 2,500. Paul and Buffalo's dog, he's getting a lot of run on the show, 2,500. The Chicken Man, 2,500. Drizzle, 3,000. John in New York. He's at plus 4,000, but I think if the fake John in New York calls, it'll probably be a lot higher. And then we just have like the field after that because, I had a bunch of other people listed before that never call anymore. So,
right,
it just clogged up everything.
Well, as the official Oz dude, like the guy that tells you what he thinks, right now that field's looking pretty good at 5,000 to 1. All right, so we might consider that field for our trifecta.
Yeah,
we just need the top 3.
Just think like if Terrence calls out of the blue and wins.
Dude, we get our trifecta. We'll hit it hard. We just need to. So look, we got 3. We're gonna box 3 of these people, and anyone can come in any order because I'm allowing y'all to box at no charge. So $2 trifecta box. Steve, what happens if we go over 30 minutes? We lose Headstrom. Is that what's going on?
Yes.
Oh shit! I don't want to lose Headstrom. Okay. Let's go.
Okay, and here's a little funny inside baseball thing. So you have a trifecta and you have a hat trick, right? So little secret society group here that we've got. We couldn't figure out if we wanted to use if somebody did something 3 times, if we wanted to use hat trick or trifecta. So we combined them, and it ended up coming out as tri-fat chick.
Tri-fat chick, okay. All right.
Okay, so there you go. So we're gonna.
That's why we don't want to lose Headstrom. See, we would lose that.
Yeah. Anyways, we want to hear the Rome stuff.
Yes.
Yes, I want to hear that.
Okay. All right.
tomorrow, there's been some rumblings. Sources tell me that Stucknut may, in fact, have his odds. What? Stucknut always has Smackoff odds. He may have them. I always go back to this, especially now. Now that gambling is legal in so many states and there's so many sites, there really was a time back in the day where a site or two had action on the Smackoff, legitimate action where you could bet it. I don't know who's doing it or not. I don't know if my pals at DraftKings want any part of that. I don't know if somebody else will pick up on that. But it's a thing, right? It's once a year. It trends on Twitter. And there has been actual action at betting houses on the Smackoff. So we'll see. But I know that there are unofficial odds. Stucknut will have them. And they're usually pretty close to what they should be. And guys generally play to their odds.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
wow.
And to clarify that it was Bet US, and I did reach out to them, and I was in contact with them and fed them the odds, and we did it for 2 years. And I didn't know anything about gambling back then, but I'm glad that nothing bad happened, because I could have gave them some really bogus information, and they could have gotten, wrecked for it. So, but that was that.
Yeah.
Dude, I got a quick shout out here to Polly in the house. I think it looks like Marie's putting a lot of her trifecta bet on Cabin Asian, which is pretty solid, but let's see how it goes. All right. So far I'm liking the field so far. There's who else on there? I don't think Silk, as much as I love my boy Silk, I don't think he's got
What's that? No, we're doing a radio show. Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, wow. He's famous.
Come say hi.
So
no, you don't want to come on? No, come here.
Oh, no.
No, just come here.
Come here. Yeah.
No, he's shy.
Who is he?
No.
Who is it?
Okay, hang on a second.
It's probably some like little 13-year-old boy.
Do you know who Jim Rome is? Oh, you do listen. Okay. Yeah.
What? That's so famous.
Ain't nobody there.
Yeah.
Ask him, here. Oh, you turd. I was gonna say, ask him if he knows who Bacon is, dude.
Yeah, I was gonna say, oh, he wants my autograph. So, all right, let's move on.
All right, so real quick on this list, for the ones that have been getting like recent hype, it'd be Chris in Southeast Wisco, Paul's dog, and probably James in Portland a little bit, but he'll probably end up losing his ticket again. Other than that,
do not put any freaking money on Paul's dog.
Okay, yeah, that's the cool thing about it's very cool that the Tandy does not buy into the hype, and I get that Rome even says, hey, it brings content, he likes it, he thinks it's funny, it's different, blah blah blah, and all that shit. The Tandy does not buy into that bullshit. So yeah, Paul's dog.
Yeah, and if Paul's dog
down at plus 25.
And if he doesn't get in the first hour, he's not going to get on.
No, he's not getting on. No, he's not.
Just like any of the golden ticket people.
What are you going to be like? Oh, you won the Smackoff. Here's $5,000. The fuck's he going to buy? Kibbles and bits? What the
how much kibble could you buy for $5,000? That's like a year's worth, isn't it?
That's like a year's worth. Dog. All right, forget Paul's
all right,
dog.
We'll go to the middle section now.
So far, I'm liking the field.
Okay. Well, you'll get some big dogs.
Action.
All
right.
Some very well-known names.
Right,
some people, and there's going to be a little controversy within this middle group because you're going to get some people that have, in the past have some, they have some legend cred, but there's also people that have been up there, and we've got two individuals here? Is it two or three? Two individuals that have won before, right?
Oh,
yeah.
In the middle group.
Now you got Jeff, Chell, and Carbone.
Oh, there's Jeff in there too. Yeah, my bad. So I'm looking at this like fucking little screen. So
right here, I can see it.
Watch my language around here. There's a lot of little kids around here. I gotta watch my language. No, you didn't hear that, kid. Shut up, kid.
I have Brady plus 900.
You've heard worse at school. Shut up, kid.
Hey, tell that kid to fuck off. Tell him Bulldog's talking. Fuck off. Jeff in Richmond, 900. Gino, that's not as much as I love Gino and he's my boy and I know the dude.
He's been calling a lot lately, but
he's actually moved up from last year, has he not, Steve?
Yes, he has, and he's talked about how he was disappointed they got left on hold. So I think Rome's going to make good for him and get him on.
And he recently mentioned that.
He called our show and told us about that shit. Remember?
And then we still haven't heard from Mike and Indy in a couple of years either.
He didn't
even call in last year, did he? He didn't even call in last year. So, right. Right. So I have seen him though. I have seen him around though. Sorry, look, I have seen him around. He's been bopping into the chat. Haunted Horses show on Friday nights. I have seen Mike in Indy. He's a regular there. Usually pops in about the last half
30
of the
minutes.
show. Bulldog. Yeah.
Hour or so. But he's in there all the time.
He's in there all the time. Yeah.
And then the rest of them.
Who do we like here?
Well, Chell. I don't like Chell, but he's probably going to call because he has been calling every year.
I don't care.
Just out of the blue. Yeah, I don't like him.
As insignificant as he is, I mean, he moved from the UFC over to Bellator fighting. He was in that Bellator heavyweight tournament. I'm gonna say like 3 years ago, just before COVID, 3 or 4 years ago. Oh, that fucking C word got out here. Okay, yeah, about 3-4 years ago, he was in that Bellator heavyweight, and now he's just like, where is he? I don't know. I think he does like analysis and stuff, but he may just call in and try and play on the old relevancy. But yeah.
Yeah, then you got your Canadians that there's no chance.
Well, I mean, Canadians, come on. You know, you don't need any Canadians, you know.
I mean, I can see Ira Frady maybe bust another call soon, but it'll probably be like real political again and not really.
That's not going to work.
Yeah,
that's not going to work. Look, hey, I'm on this list right here. Okay, I like the field at 500, Gino at 11, Dan. I like Dan at 15. I think we're getting really good return on our money with Dan and Tyler. All right, so Dan plus 1,500 and Tyler plus 1,500. We need to kind of, I'm putting those on my list right here. I've got 4 on my list right now to choose from my $2 trifecta box. The field at 500, 5,000, my bad. Gino plus 11, Dan plus 15, and Tyler plus 15. So right now, I'm thinking that we're doing pretty good with those guys right there. There's no way Jeff's going to do anything. I don't know about Matt, but go ahead, Hedstrom, what's your take on that?
Yeah, Dan hasn't even really had much of a presence on Twitter either. I mean, he's been kind of out there, but I have to say that Dan had probably had one of the best lines last year when he said, I waited longer on the post Smackoff show. It's like he waited longer to get on the post Smackoff show than he did to get on the actual Smackoff. That was probably one of the best lines of the whole post Smackoff show.
Is that the one that we have on our best of that
we do? Yeah, and we can replay that on the pre-show again if people would like.
And he's like,
I don't have it here. Yeah, I don't have it here.
Shit, if I know is the quote of the day right there. All right, so
we go with that list.
I'm liking Dan. Tyler, guys, yeah, let's put a little asterisk by Tyler because that is plus 1,500. We can go hang out with Hedstrom.
No, you're wasting your money.
You think so? I'm wasting. No, I like Tyler. Don't mess with my boy Tyler. I like him.
You got to go look at the stats. One top 10 finish for Canada, and it was Matt with a 10th place finish.
Oh, this is the wrong Tyler. I like Tyler, Oshkosh Tyler.
Oh, he's not in it. So you'd really be wasting your money.
Okay, no, I got rid of Tyler because other than Edmonton, did you know that I'm a Colorado Avalanche fan, too, Hedstrom? I reserve the right to
I'm aware. Yes, I'm aware. I am aware.
Sure. And I think they kind of choked it last night.
This was prior to my analysis previously when I said that people got to go through Colorado and Tampa to get to that Stanley Cup. But irregardless, which is not an actual word, let's move on.
Let's keep going. Let's keep going. And
tell us more about that irregardless thing. That's real interesting.
I'd rather not.
All right, we'll go on to the top 10, and it's no surprise who
this is the top 10 final right here. This is
no surprise who number 2 is.
Here you go.
All right, let's do it. All right, here we go. I'm waiting for it to go.
Oh, there you go.
Man, our abs have got to just keep the pedal down.
We'll run it down. BIC, Left, Sean, Caleb, Vic, Benny, Rick, Mark in Hollywood, Jeff in Southfield, Mark in Boston.
Steven, hadn't loaded on my page yet.
I like the fact that, because I know that...
Reboot your computer.
Again?
The two marks have always been head to head, and I think Mark in Hollywood could even possibly be a little bit higher, but I think he's right there at plus 700. I think that's good. Rick, unfortunately, previous years he was 3, 4. He's dropped down because of his performance last year for sure. Benny and Wisco could even be a little bit higher. I mean, when you go like top 3, I think that's a no-brainer. I don't care what anybody says. Then you go Caleb, Vic, and Benny. I mean, they could flip-flop either way. You can slot Rick in there any way you want, but I think the computer just did a fantastic job of this top 10. I think it's spot on.
Yeah, and
okay,
we've been actually like dead on like the last few years. Like it's always been like we picked the winner like I don't know 5 out of the last 7 years or something like that. But
what's this wee bullshit?
Well, Pool Dog, it's kind of Pool Dog. It's kind of like the people that like say, hey, I support the Calgary Flames. We had a good year. Fuck this we. They had a good year. You had nothing to do with the team. But so that's sort of like the we that Steve's talking about.
All right, another thing.
Steve, he always wins this shit.
Y'all like playoff sports. Well, like the last 7 years has been Brad versus Left. They've won the last 7, and it's been Brad with 4 and Left with 3. So he's won that series. So I don't know if somebody else is gonna swoop in and start a new one or not, but I can still see either one of them taking it this year.
Okay, we're gonna have. I'm gonna go ahead and do 2 trifecta bets. I already see Horse got his in already, and Horse is going for the long shots. Horse is going with James, Jeff, and Richmond, and Jeff and Southfield. If he pulls that shit off, on a Horse won't have to work anymore. He's set. So I kind of like that, but I'm gonna go ahead and go with the field, Gino and Dan for my first trifecta. The big money one, the one that I want to make some money, and then now the real one that I think, and I'm going to go out. You cannot, I mean, if Brad and Left call, it sucks because they're always going to be there because they get to call last. The Kaplan Asian, let's go with Shawnee.
Right.
I'm going to go with Sean. I reserved the right to give 3 trifectas. Hedstrom, is that cool? Three trifectas. Very cool.
Or are we calling it the other thing? I can't call it the other thing because there's. Yeah.
I forgot. What'd you call it again? I forgot.
It's a hat trick or a trifecta.
Like a hat bitch specta or something, right?
Tri-fat chick.
What?
Tri-fat chick.
Fat chick. Okay. All right. So I reserved 3 fight check. Hey, I got breaking news. No, breaking news. Left is out. According to Horse, Left ain't in. Steve, can you confirm or deny this? What's going on, Steve? Talk to me.
Left was talking about the script he got from Dick Flowers already and how great it is. Him and him and Jeff and Southfield were talking about how very pleased they were with their scripts.
Yeah. Pretty much anything that Horse says, garbage. There you go.
Okay, it's garbage. All right. So let's go ahead and make another trifecta. I'm gonna put one out there. Y'all write this down. All right, this is what I like. Okay, I like Caleb. I like Vic.
This is all going to change within the next month or so. Go ahead.
I'm torn between Benny or Mark and Hollywood.
I thought you were always a Vic guy.
I put Vic on there.
Oh,
Caleb and Vic. Yeah, Caleb and Vic. Okay. I got them, but I need to box one more. So I'm thinking either Mark and Hollywood or Benny.
Okay. We're at 30 minutes, guys, but we started a little bit late, though, didn't we?
Something like that.
Are we ready to wrap this up?
Hedstrom, you'll be happy to know that we're at 28 minutes and 55 seconds right now. So we have a minute.
All right, and we have some special outro music. So there you go.
Let's get it.
All right, hold on.
Hey, and we might be back next week for our May wrap-up show. We'll see.
Are we?
We'll talk about tomorrow.
Caleb, Pitt, and I'm going to go with Mark and Hollywood. And then my last one. I like it. I'm going to go with Brad, Les, and Sean. Okay.
They'll be in the sports book soon. You can go bet your fake money. Thank you, everybody.
See y'all next week.